Hi everybody, welcome to Line of the Week number 173, Motive Development Using Melodic Rhythms. It's time again to take a rhythm, add notes to it, and then improvise with it over tunes. This is called motive development. Each week I try to present brief explanations and examples of specific tools you can use in your own improvisation. This week we're working on the first section of rhythm changes. The line includes 3 motive development tools: variation, fragmentation, and extension. In this case, variation means using different notes with the same rhythm. Fragmentation means an identifiable part of the motive. And extension means adding material before or after the motive, or a fragment of the motive. This week's line also includes some triads we'll talk about at the end. Before I get to the line of the week, and so we're all on the same page, here are the chords to the progression. The chords are B flat 6 to G7 to C minor 7, F7, B flat 6, G7, C minor 7, F7, F minor 7, B flat 7, E flat major 7, E flat minor 6, D minor 7, G7, C minor 7 to F7. Here are the chord scales I'm using for this week's line. The chord scales are F pentatonic to A flat melodic minor, B flat major, G melodic minor, F pentatonic, A flat melodic minor, B flat major, G flat melodic minor, E flat major, B melodic minor, B flat pentatonic, E flat melodic minor, F pentatonic, A flat melodic minor, B flat major, and G flat melodic minor. Here's a melodic rhythm I'm using this week. Here's the line of the week with guitar pro backing I use to make sure I'm getting the notes and the rhythm accurate. Let's look specifically at the line of the week. I typically begin by repeating the original motive or a close variation to clearly establish the sound of the motive for the listener. In measure 1, you've got the original motive, meaning the melodic rhythm with notes that fit the harmony. Measure 2 begins with a rest. The rest is followed by an extension that occurs before a variation of the motive found in measure 3. In measure 3, again, there's a variation of the original motive. Measure 4 begins with a rest, followed by an extension. In measures 5 to 6, they contain an eighth note extension. Measure 7 contains a fragment consisting of the first part of the original motive. Measure 8 contains a variation of the original motive to end the line. As an aside, a few triads occur in this week's line, circled in red. The D-flat major triad occurs over the F7 chord. This renders the root, the flat 13th, and the sharp 9 tensions, giving you an altered sound. This is called an upper structure triad. Then there's a D minor triad over the B flat 6 chord. This gives you the 3rd, 5th, and 7th. This is called a lower structure triad. And then finally you've got the E flat major triad over the G7 chord. This gives you an altered sound again, that is the flat 13th, the root, and the sharp 9. So that's all for this week. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week.